Hello everyone, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing a recap of our trading room for Monday the 21st of March. Today was a very fun day. Today it was a gap and go situation, but it was very choppy up here, and that's what we were looking for. Very choppy. We were looking for the market to roll over all day, and it was definitely interesting for sure. First trade of the day, we took a short in this area here. Could have written that down. We jumped out of the market at a point, or at least I personally did. Next trade, we waited for the market to move higher and took a short right here, which worked out. Next trade, we took a short down in this area here, worked out for a little bit. This one a little bit more than just a point. It worked out for a point and a half. This one here we took a short right around the 95 area, and I'm sorry, 95.25, and definitely worked out for a little bit over a point, and took a short over in this area here, and that worked out. I jumped out of the market at a half a point per contract, just because I didn't really like how it was moving, and you see it did come down and then eventually did move up a little bit before rolling over. So that was the day. We had 5 trades for a maximum profit potential of 9.25 points or 37 ticks. I trade a multiple contract system, and I had 10 points on the day. Definitely very good. 10 points at $50 a contract. That's $500 minus your commission, which should be covered in that quarter point. So I mean, it's really, trading is a fun game, and I call it a game because it's has many outcomes. You can win, lose. And it doesn't really matter. You expect to lose on some trades. You expect to win on some trades. I'm fortunate where I have winning trades much more than I have losing trades. And some days like today, all my trades are winners. I even took some trades after the market closed. It's 1:30 right now, or after the trading room closed, I should say. I closed the trading room at 12 o'clock Eastern time. It's 1:30 right now. I even took some trades after the room closed, and they were positive trades. But I don't count those in the room. I only count the ones that happened between 9:30 and 12 o'clock. Because the room only is open between 9:30 and 12. Obviously it opens a little bit before 9:30, but if the market's not open, I don't count it. If I open the room early, I take a trade, I'm not going to count that in the room. I'll talk about it, but it's not going to be included in these stats down here. Anyway, that's a little bit about that. Website is www.businesswithtrading.com. We talk market all day long. We don't chit-chat about what happened the day before. We focused on the market. We talk about market news that could, interrupt the market, drive the market. If something big happened, like the Japanese crisis, we might talk about that a little bit, but only during sideways choppiness of the market. If the market's really moving, setting up in something, we're going to talk about that. We do have a lot of fun in the room. I love talking about trading. It's a passion of mine, and from what I've heard from the members, that passion does drive through to trading, and we do have a lot of fun. So if you think this is for you, definitely stop by, join us. The upper right hand side of the website has a contact form if you have any questions, comments, feedback, suggestions. You just want to talk trading, whatever. But anyway, hope you guys do enjoy these videos. I really enjoy putting them out. But if you enjoy them, please click the Twitter, Facebook like buttons. Please rate this video. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning in the markets. Thank you.